Good day, viewers all over the globe. This is News in Retrospect. My name is Queen Brown from Megastar Magazine TV, bringing to you juicy stories for the week. And I'm your humble host. Headlines for the week. First here is Tinubu orders deployment of 100,000 CNG kits in 3 weeks. That's something, really, for now. That's something. We'll throw more light on that. Next, we have the House of Representatives urged the federal government to build a Lagos-Benin railway to tackle insecurity and traffic. That's a good one for the insecurity happening in Nigeria, especially on those express roads. Next is Zamfara Governor Dauda Lawal dumps PDP for APC, the ruling party. Well, don't worry, we'll talk about that. Tambowa, Abaribe, and the others defect to ADC, African Democratic Congress. That's okay. We'll throw more light on that going forward. Next, we have Wike's PDP factions initiates reconciliation to foster stability ahead of the 2027 election. Wike talking about reconciliation to foster stability ahead of the 2027 election. That's a good one. That's a good one. Looking forward to that. Next, we have the governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, says he deserves a second term. Oh, wow, the dancing governor. That's nice. Going forward, we have the Indian orders reject Tinubu's envoy over tenure policy. Okay, that's it for this week. We'll throw more light on that when we come back. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. We have Mr. Kingsley, our guest from This Day Newspapers. Mr. Kingsley.
Thank you, my sister. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, me too.
And to throw more lights on the headlines for the week.
Yes. The week was somehow boring, and thank God Abuja yesterday was somehow hot. In the midnight, it was one part of Abuja is raining and the atmosphere was somehow calm.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
So many people have been talking about the heat lately.
It's very, very much. It's very heat, and there's no fuel to fuel your generator.
Yeah.
There's no light to on your fan. So where are we?
On that note, yes, we have Tinubu orders deployment of 100,000 CNG kits in 3 weeks. Maybe that could help. I don't know.
Well, Tinubu order how many?
100,000.
I believe whatever amount they order to calm the situation in this country cannot be enough, because the damage this fuel increment has caused is beyond the government of Nigeria. The crisis does not start from Nigeria, but the Nigeria is getting the heat more and more every day. If you go to Abuja Street, I don't know about other states, you hardly see more car on the street of Abuja now, because the fuel increment suddenly come up, and people cannot even avoid to buy 1,300, 1,200 naira in the filling station to fuel their car.
Yeah.
So if the government are coming up with the thousands of LNG, to how many people have access to that?
Yeah.
How many common man have access to that? How many of me and you or the people on the street can? The one he has brought before, the federal government has brought before, where are they before now? So bringing more and cannot benefit from me and the people at the street, it's of no use. And we have not seen it. Where are they? Yes, we read it in the speech of the president, and we saw it on the TV that he has. Where are the vehicles? How is it going to calm the increment of the fuel. Like me now, I don't have LNG car. I still go to filling station and get fuel.
What's the price in your area?
As of yesterday, when I am going home from work, I got fuel at 1,250 naira.
Oh, I've got for 1,350 this morning.
So this price that's where you get in NNPC.
True.
This price is just, the government are just playing the citizen.
Yeah.
They have not come up with us and say, why are we suddenly increasing this fuel? Yes, the Iran and US and Israel fight lead to the market of the fuel.
They said it's affecting us.
But if the federal government will be sincere with us, with the citizen, the challenge we are facing today should not be our challenge.
True.
Assuming we put our refinery in order.
Yes.
Assuming we produce our oil here. If the NNPC can produce, and we don't rely on what we get from the foreign market or the Dangotes, I think we will not be suffering this. The government will not be saying, oh, until you bring the energy or CNG it has not helped. To me, it has not helped. Whatever the president, whatever the federal government is bringing, I've not seen the impact in the street. As I was coming this morning to this show, I have to buy a black market 2,000 naira per liter.
Wow.
Well, before the guy can even give me 1.7, it was like, because you are buying 10 liter. He mentioned 2,000 naira. What if I cannot avoid it? People can now avoid it, are now going back to trekking or getting a commercial car. So I plead to the federal government, bringing energy or CNG, and bringing it now.
It's not the solution.
It's not the solution. Bring the common fuel that I and you can benefit down to us, to have the one the common man need the cheaper fuel, not the CNG. So that's my take on it.
Oh, that's nice. And I was looking at because the election is coming up, I was expecting, things are going to go down. There will be more of lights so that we can, how people easily get to say, okay, there is constant light, there's low, the economy is stabilized, and the fuel, it's okay for a next.
Yes, well, if we have been in this crisis, not now. The crisis of it's a global crisis.
Yes, it is.
It's a global crisis. So what we are passing through, it might not just be for Nigeria only. It's a global crisis, and it's just for us to put our house
in order.
At least and prepare for something like this. Nigeria never prepare for a crisis.
Yeah.
It's always meet us at emergency, and when it meets us, then is the common man, is the poorest that are always
suffering. Yes, true.
So the government of Nigeria should put things in order, so that anytime the crisis comes, they can contain it and tackle it as earlier, so that
the masses doesn't suffer
so that the common man on the street will not survive.
Okay, so going forward, the House of Representatives urged the federal government to build a Lagos-Benin railway to tackle insecurity and traffic.
Wow. Yes, Lagos-Benin road is another death track road.
Oh, wow.
That most people always even avoid to drove from Benin to Lagos or from Lagos to Benin because of the bad road and insecurity and other different kind of things that happen in that road. So I think if the bill can go through and the federal government ready to develop the region, it will also help the region in time of business, in time of goods transaction, in time of selling their goods. So if the House of Rep can pass the bill and the government of the day sign the bill to the law, it will also help to do business and for safety
lives
and
too.
Insecurity will also reduce, because people that apply that Benin or a road in a day is much. But now people are also afraid. You cannot pay for airline. I think Benin to Benin to Lagos now, you'll be having like 140, 120.
Yeah, true.
For only one way.
True.
So if you have an alternative train to that, it will help the region and the business in that region.
Yeah.
Particularly in Benin to Lagos. It's a road that it's a road that it's a region that business every day always transacts, that every second people go from Benin to Lagos, Lagos to Benin. So I applaud for bringing the bill out, and I also advise them and plead to them to facilitate the bill, to pass through,
because
so that we can have a smooth ride from Lagos to Benin, another part of the south, because southwest.
It's a very good innovation. If it's possible that they can achieve this, I think many of our Nigerians will be really happy and impressed with the government. We'll be looking out for this possibility. I hope it's possible.
Yes,
yeah,
I plead to the government
for it. Yes, because it will really save lives
to make it happen.
Especially with the whole insecurity and all that. Yeah,
you need to go through the Benin Ore road and see sometimes the trailer that queue on that road. And when we have train, if train can walk from Benin to Lagos, I think most of those queue that we are seeing there, they will divert it to the train. So we are expecting that to come and pass it, and the federal government will take action on it.
Thank you so much.
As early as possible.
Okay, so going forward, I see that the Zamfara State governor, it's really being strategic. He moved from Dauda Lawal dumps PDP for APC. It's what a strategy you call that?
Dauda Lawal of PDP. Yes, PDP is gradually coming to the end. As the Senate President officially said yesterday, that PDP is finished. I think gradually
PDP the Senate President. Yes, that was his comment.
The former governor of Akwa Ibom, which is the Senate President,
Akpabio,
said it. Akpabio that said the PDP is finished. So if Zamfara State also joined the train, the moving train, I'm not surprised, because the atmosphere is already clear that PDP might head up of not found the candidate as a president candidate in coming 2027, and most of the governors that is going from one party to the another, they have seen it that the crisis in PDP is not something they can solve. Even the founders of PDP, where are they today?
They've left, I think.
Some of them have left. The one that is still there are not relevant. They are not holding any government. They are not holding any strong
relevant positions. Yeah.
In the party, it's only the one that want to like bring himself up, or maybe he was sidelined before, now he wants to use the privilege and come up. So if Zamfara State Governor, the calm is long overdue. And don't be surprised, in Zamfara State, it has not as bad as this. PDP has always ruled in that state.
Yeah.
Since 1999 to today, it's always a PDP state. So, and now they have a crisis in Zamfara, which is the PDP in Zamfara themselves. They have a crisis, which is the governor and the former governor. They are not in the same camp. The former governor is still in PDP, but the governor does not dance to the tune. And you have seen the governor now have seen that the best way for him to get second time is to leave the party, is to leave the PDP. So if the governor Lawan has think otherwise, that being in PDP, he might not get the ticket to run.
Okay.
He might not get the ticket to win second time. And the best thing for him, and with the advice he has from the godfather or the followers, is the best thing for him is to move to the ruling party, which is APC. And now APC is now using this opportunity to laugh at the PDP.
Yeah.
If not for a Senate president to say, oh, PDP is finished.
It's gone.
They are now using it to like, oh, there's no more PDP.
Yeah.
So I pray and I hope it will not be what we are thinking, that at the end of the day, 2027, PDP will not have candidate. We hope they will put their house in order and get things ready before the general primary election. Then they can be able to file a candidate. And maybe by then, if they have a good candidate, maybe we hope some people will come back and form the PDP.
On that note of putting their house in order, still on the story for the week, still on the headlines, Wike reconciles, he initiates reconciliation talks to foster stability ahead of the 2027 elections. So, do you think it's possible? Just trying to talk about PDP putting their house in order. You think it's possible a reconciliation within the PDP will be successful?
Yeah. Let not just write it off like PDP is gone, PDP cannot. They still have people that have say in the party. And if it's just for them to put their house in order, but I'm not seeing it happening. Because who are the people that want to put the house in order?
The minister,
Wike, the minister of FCT, the fashion of Tanimu, Tanimu, the chairman of PDP.
Okay.
And like the life of Saraki, former Senate president. But is these people are really having the weight or the energy to bring back the PDP? Because I still believe the PDP we are talking of is not just one man squad, it's a team it's a party that have ruled for 16 years and has a structure that have controlled the nation for 16 years and above. And they still, like, before the 2023 elections, they still file a candidate. But this crisis has been there. And the crisis now has been there more than 4 or 5 years. And they have not been able to put it in order. So just a few months to the election now, you are now saying you want to put house in order. Forget that the same fashion of PDP are saying they are going to Supreme Court for the case you want to put in order, for the crisis you want to put in order, you are still going to Supreme Court. So if Wike or the version of Wike come up and said they want peace, the crisis is beyond.
It's really what a deep breath.
It's far beyond peace now. Because the house they have not come together. They also don't be deceived that if they come out and tell you in the TV or in the press briefing that they are at peace, it's a lie. They are not at peace. They are not controlling any governor. The governor are doing their things just to get the second time. The one that is not going for second time, how to go back to Senate or get relevant in the politics. So I'm not seeing PDP solving their crisis before general election.
So this reconciliation talk might just be bluffing?
It's just like we want to let people know that we are not in crisis. But there is a deep crisis in PDP. I'm not seeing it reconciling before 2027 general election.
Oh, okay. Anyways, viewers, we'll go for a very short break, and when we're back, we'll throw more light on more. Thank you so much. Welcome back, viewers all over the globe. This is still news in retrospect. We still have our humble host in the house. My name is Queen Brown, and our guest, Mr. Kingsley.
Thank you, my sister.
So welcome back to it, and still on the headlines for the week, we have Abaribe and Tamboa. They defected to ADC. What do you have to say about that?
Tamboa, the big masquerade of 2023 that make PDP crumbling, has now finally left the PDP for ADC. Not just only him, he left with 9 senators.
9 senators.
In National Assembly.
Everybody is
the
just
life of
living.
Abaribe, the life of Ireti Kengibe, and some other strong political party senators that are in 10 assembly
members.
They are now moving to ADC. So what are we now saying? ADC is now the main opposition.
What is happening in ADC?
ADC is ADC is the only opposition that we know now. If I might tell you the truth, the ADC now that we have is even more stronger than PDP that ruled for 16 years. Because the life of Atiku Abubakar, the life of Amechi, the life of Tamboa and Abaribe, this other strong man, El Rufai, despite is having challenge with EFCC and ICPC, but you cannot take these people,
powerful people in ADC.
So now it's also a plus to ADC for them to have 9 sitting senators, and also about they are having House of Rep member also.
Yes, there are a lot of sitting politicians.
ADC is now alternative to PDP, Labour Party, ABGA, because if you see the senator that decamped, they are from the opposition party that are not doing well. Maybe because of the crisis happening in PDP, the crisis happening in Labour Party. So all the opposition, I think, is at the right time. If the opposition can put their house in order and be in one form of political party.
And have one voice.
And have one voice that can speak, that can challenge the ruling party, which is APC, and the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if there is opposition that can come with force, the life of Peter Obi and other big names, Atiku, Dino Melaye and Dele Momodu, all the PDP leadership, they are all in ADC, which we are seeing the party as the only
surviving party right now
that can challenge the APC. But see, they should not go relent and sleep and think all things is all right. All things are not still all right until after the primary election.
Yeah,
because I'm still seeing the ADC having crisis before the general election. Depend who they give their president's tickets to. Yes, the big masquerade in the party are also agitating to get the party ticket, but the Obi and obedient faction also believe they will get the ticket. So now, if they have a nice senate, nice sitting senators backing them up, it's a plus, and it's also a move that can help them to be a strong party. But they have to put their house in order. They have to make sure they give the ticket to the choice of people, the person that can set the flag of ADC. They should not look at the money. They should not look at because I'm the part of the people that form the party. They should just look at how to face APC.
Because that is their number one main.
It should be their number one priority. It should not be like individual. I'm coming to get the ticket. The Mr. B is coming to get the ticket. Mr. A is coming to. They should form alliance and give the ticket to strong and sellable candidates that the common man will like and will vote
for, and is willing. And because right now, I think going forward, it looks like it will be a battle between ADC and APC.
Yes.
So
yes.
we need someone. They need someone that is
like
sellable and that is willing to withstand whatever comes.
It seems to be like that because even the other party that we knew before, the life of SDP, AD, and all those other parties, even ABGA, no, PDP is out of it already. The ABGA, they might end up of not having candidates that will be more serious. So if ADC can put the candidate that people choice, I will not mention names, but people choice, and in a particular region that people want to vote for, if they can put it, if they can give the ticket to the right candidate, I think they will be able to fly and possibly defeat the ruling party.
That's nice. Okay, so going forward, we have Governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, says he deserves a second tenure. What do you have to say about it? In which way
has he deserved the second term?
Maybe
because the Osun State I knew before now has been always having crisis of leadership, and Adeleke came in the hope of he would do better than
everyone else before him,
the person before him. But what is happening in Osun State now is something else. In Osun State, they have not received salary like 2, 3 months, 4 months.
Oh wow!
The dancing governor is busy running around to get the second time, but he has not paid the salary. He is owing the state, the workers of the state. So if he want to get the second time, you should do the necessary thing you're supposed to do in the
put
state.
in the work.
Not by coming to social media or coming to national TV and say you want to get the second time. Make people of the state know that you deserve second time, not by coming to national TV or coming to press and say I believe I can win second time or I want to get second time. What have you put in order? What have you done that will give you second time? So you have to do something that will make people and convince people to vote you, not saying I deserve second time. You deserve second time when you are not paying salary. You deserve second time when you are owing the workers of the state. You cannot they cannot have access road, they cannot have access water, they cannot get the common benefits. So if you want to win, work and let the people see your work. Then the work that you did that will speak for you, not you coming out to say I can win second time, I will win second time. No, let people see what you did that will give you the second time. Pay the salary of the local government. Let them have access road. Let them have constant security and light, all those things. So then we believe that you deserve the second time. And also don't forget the party that he is now. I'm not seeing anybody to challenge him, but the opposition in that state, do you think they will just fold their hand and let him get the second time? Don't forget that that particular state is a state of where the president has always been struggling to win. The last election he did not win in that state. So now you are now still coming out and say you know that the president will definitely want to get something in that state, which you should not take it for granted, and you should not think you just win the election in one way like that.
So what you're saying is based on facts that citizens their salaries are being held, they've not been paid. So his performance evaluation is very low, and you don't see him coming for a second tenure.
What? I'm not seeing him coming because
he doesn't deserve it.
He has not done to that level.
Okay, deserving to come back
second time, but because of the system in the country, maybe once you are, because of the system, we always believe you must do if you do first tenure, you must do 8 years. I think we should not be in a system. If you are not a performing governor, if you are not a performing president, you should not be calling for second time. If what you did, your project you have, and that people can comment that this is what you did, that will give you the second time. It should not be it's a tradition that you must do 8 years. No, it should be something that you can count for, that people on the community will say, no, it's him that will vote for again. No, he has tried. Let people be saying that, not that you saying I deserve it and we are not paying. So I will not rate him that he has done well, because it's always a crisis, from crisis to crisis in that state. Wow. So he has not really even liaised himself with anybody in that state that will say good thing about him.
Oh, nice. All right, going forward, that's well, if you say he's not deserving and it's based on fact, and we are sure that he's not deserving of it. But going forward, India rejects Nigeria envoy. So the report indicates that countries, including India, have rejected some Nigerian envoys from over issues linked to diplomatic tenure policies.
The rejecting of some ambassador or life ambassador in some country It's just the way the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has put the things. Because for past 3 years, one of the reasons those countries reject most of the ambassador was you were elected to 2023 and you are posting a ministerial, ambassadorial to their country in less than a year to leave the office because he has not been elected for second time. So if you are now posting somebody to their country and by February next year you are elected out and another person came in, that means the minister, the ambassador that you post, the person that elects as a president might decide not to work with the ambassador. True. And they will withdraw him. So the country you are now posting them to who have put their resources on him. So assuming the president has posted them like 2 years ago
or earlier or when
earlier before now, yes, I don't see a reason why they will not accept the ambassador. Or when you are putting ambassador on a live, or how do they put it, that you can you just impose someone on a country. They are not Nigeria. Their own system is different from Nigeria. So if you are it's just like you are imposing somebody on them, whereas your tenure is almost getting to an end. Because until they vote him back as a president, you cannot say what will happen. If come 2027, the Nigerian citizens decide not to vote Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's gone. Then another person that take over will bring his own people. So why are you bringing people by this time at the died less than a year to finish your tenure?
I'm telling you.
So if
election is next year,
if some country rejects the nominee, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
So what could this mean for Nigerian international relations? Because if India and other countries are rejecting Nigerian envoy, like what does this mean for international relations?
It does not count well for us, and it's now bringing us down to the level that we are not really even contacting with the war. What is happening in Nigeria, we are just like playing politics. We are not seeing what the implication that can cause us. Because even if I should tell you, for past of 3 years that the Nigerian government has not have representative in all those countries, there are some things, there are some business transactions that could have come to Nigeria that because we don't have a representative in all those countries, we could not get it. So it's really downgrading us.
Yes, it is, because with this issue,
and we are not getting it right.
Sorry to say, but I would like to add, because this is I want to know, because there's been an issue concerning our passports over citizens that are in Qatar, Iran, and all that are willing to come back to Nigeria. And do you think this has been affecting the passports?
The lack of ambassador
in other places and the international relationship.
It's also part of the meeting that affects us not to get our visa or get our passport in those countries. It's because we don't have anybody that is speaking for us in that country. We don't have ambassador that is speaking for us that can stand and go to commission and complain about our challenges in Nigeria. So assuming we have these people on ground earlier, we will not be having this challenge, and this challenge might be resolved before now.
So, all right, that's really a nice one. So, going for Mr. Kingsley, before letting you go off the stage, I would like to know, what do you have to say concerning the issues of electricity in Nigeria? Because it's becoming a major red flag, as the layman will call it.
It's the challenge we are having in Nigeria as a whole now is give us light, Mr. President. Give us light, give us electricity, because you promised us that if you didn't give us light, we should not vote you 2027.
Yes, that was
and
his
now
logo.
the whole nation is at the darkness. I can tell you, in this year alone, our electricity power has fallen more than 8 times.
It has always been
falling every week.
Every week, yes.
What is happening?
And this is just March. Between January and March,
more than 8 times.
It is becoming alarming. It's a serious.
These are the promises the Mr. President has promised us. The Minister of Power is nowhere to be found.
Oh, wow.
FCT, generally, in my area, I know I stay in a village, but even where they call Band A, Band B, Band C in FCT, they don't have the light. They don't see the light anymore.
It's a major issue.
It's now the time that we need the light, because the weather now is not friendly.
It's like we're closer to the sun right now.
From your house to the car, or from the car itself to the street, you feel the heat. Even you that have the AC, it has the level of AC that you can on in your car. Where's the fuel?
No fuel to even turn on the AC. It's becoming...
the electricity in Nigeria now is getting out of hand. I think Mr. President should just declare emergency on electricity so that you can meet up with your promise and give us
and fix the issues. It's like it's piling up.
Because we are not
it keeps
finding it easy at all. You cannot even enjoy anything. In the office, you will run diesel or solar. Even if not everybody can avoid it. The solar system. The diesel also is increasing. I think diesel now is 1,600 naira per liter. How are we going to do business? How are we going to survive it when we cannot have direct electricity?
It's alarming though. It's really alarming.
How are people going to do buy and selling, make a transaction, do a business? So please, the federal government to come to our aid and help us to fix the line. Minister is not doing anything. Minister of Power is not doing anything, because several times I've not even seen him coming out and say, okay, this is the level we are, this is what we are putting in order. So what I'm calling Mr. President, and I'm pleading to the federal government to declare emergency on electricity.
Thank you.
To make things work normal. If you can't heat, at least you have access to it light.
Thank you so much. And viewers, please, don't forget to stay hydrated, because in this heat you need a lot of good water. You need a lot of water, because it's becoming something else lately. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, Mr. Kingsley. I really appreciate, and it's really educating. I'm sure we all learned really from the very first headline to the end of it. It's really blowing my mind, because I've learned a lot, and I'm sure all the viewers are learning too, on emphasis on both the government, the citizens, the life issues, the party issues. I'm sure it's all be rectified by our able president. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for staying with us up till now. I'm sure you enjoyed the show. It's been really educating. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is News in Retrospect. My name is Queen Brown, and this show is brought to you by Megastar Magazine TV on our social media handle. We are on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Follow us, do it to like, comment, and share. See you next week. Thank you.